I got some new products to put onto the Road Glide. I know, every time I say I'm done, there's nothing to do, our good friends over at Custom Dynamics reached out and they said, hey, we got a new product. So let me show you guys what we got. First off is, I have this, well, let me tell you first that I do have the stock windshield on, and these items will only work with the stock windshield, I believe. So I do have the stock windshield on. I changed it out to kind of give it a more performance bagger look, more sleek look. So what Custom Dynamics has now, we have a center fairing vent trim with turn signals. So that's gonna go right here. And then we also have Road Glide LED side-facing windshield trim and turn signals. So that's gonna go right here on both sides. So it's not only daytime white running lights, but when I hit the signal, I'm gonna get more, obviously, lighting over here for a turn signal on the left or right. It's gonna be an amber. It's gonna complement the, let me show you, it's gonna complement the turn signals on the main headlight. Main headlight, I like the stock headlight. I have no issues with it. This is the only thing we have right here for a turn signal, which is fine. But we're gonna be able to get a little more light actually forward facing, because this is kind of like side facing. We're gonna be able to get that turn signal kind of forward facing. We'll have another one here. But the main thing is we'll be able to have some more white running lights, which I love on the bike. I think it's gonna look great. I think we need something on top by the windshield. So that's what we're gonna be installing today. All plug and play, super easy. If you guys wanna take this fairing off, there's literally one bolt by each speaker, and then you have the 2 bolts on either side in the back where the wind deflector is. So you have a total of 6 behind, and then I'm gonna take this windshield off right now and show you guys what's happening underneath. And then you have 4 bolts that are holding the windshield down. We're gonna take them off right now, and then I'll show you, there is, I forgot what there was, either 2 or 4 underneath the plastic trim that is holding the rest of the fairing down. But all the Custom Dynamics lighting is like super easy to, install. It's all plug and play, and I might not even have to cut this video. We'll see actually how long it's going to take to install everything. So that's the windshield, so that's just gonna slide right up like that. Let me put it on the bike over here. A lot of people were asking me, where do I keep my Easy Pass? I keep it right here. I painted it black, just some 3M Velcro, and I have it here right underneath the windshield. It works fine. So now, let me see. Now we're gonna have to take these bolts off. Let me see. Yeah, we're gonna have to take these off over here. So what do you guys think about Blackjack? What do you guys think about the bike so far? Do you guys like how everything came out? This is kind of the question I already know, because I put out the video on it. A lot of you guys liked it, but I'm kind of asking for new people that are tuning in. Let me know what you guys think. I love the black and chrome. It's just always been a favorite of mine, black and chrome. Honestly, I do not like the blacked out look. It's just me, my personal opinion. I just don't think there's nothing special about it. You know, like an all black bike. The black and chrome, just like the contrast. I like contrast. The black and chrome just pops. All right, so we have that off. So now this, let me see. I'm trying to remember. There goes my Easy Pass. Okay, gotta pop that cover off like so. I'll put this one on the other bike. And then we have, let me see, we have 1, 2, so there was 6 here. You gotta take off the windshield. Windshield has 4 bolts, and then you have 6 on the inside for the fairing, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then after these last 4 bolts are out, that's it. Fairing will literally just slide right off. I'm gonna clean the fairing up The bike has pretty much 11. It's a 2024. But if you guys aren't aware, I did a 8,000 mile coast to coast trip. There we go. Yeah, so that's easy. Let me see, that's gotta come up, right? Okay, just gotta do a little wiggle, and then it'll come off. Okay, so now that the front fairing is off, also I have, this is where the Stage 2 audio goes. This is the Rockford Fosgate Stage 2 amp that replaced the stock amp. So let me unpackage everything and then we'll start installing everything. That's the next size. Now what I have to do is actually remove the headlight. There's gonna be, I believe, 6 bolts holding the headlight because I have to plug in a harness that actually is gonna go in line with the headlight harness, and then we'll put the headlight back in. There's 2 more deep inside over there. I'm gonna have to get a longer extension, and then the headlight will pop out. Okay, so that's ready to come out. Wow, that's a big headlight, holy cow. This is the first time I actually took off the fairing to do the amp. First time I'm taking off the headlight. Holy cow, look how big this thing is. Look at that. That's pretty wild. Very cool. Hopefully you guys could see that. Pretty big unit. Okay, so now this is the harness right here that you're gonna also need. I'm gonna have links down below in the video description to all these products. So we're gonna put this in line. I'm gonna plug, this is how simple it is. We're gonna put this, let me cut this wire tie here. I like everything nice and neat. Get a pair of dikes here, let me see. Okay, and then we're gonna plug this back in and bolt the headlamp back into place. You can do this by yourself, but I don't know. If you had a set of hands, it'll probably be a little more easier and safer. You don't wanna drop this headlight. Okay, so that's gonna go in there like that. We're also gonna have these 2 wires going up through here. That's gonna go back in. Let me see. Make sure you're not pinching any wires. I'm gonna put 1 bolt back in over here to kind of hold it while I get the rest in. So that's in place. And those are the 2 wires that everything's gonna hook up to. I always check everything before I put everything together. So the headlamp is working. So that's what I wanna check. And you're gonna wanna do that. If you're playing with lighting and stuff like that, whether you're doing it on the O2 Springer or whatever, any light you put in, before you reinstall it, you're gonna wanna check it and make sure it works. All right, so now these 2 pigtail harnesses right here, we're gonna plug them in right here into this harness right here, because then one will go for the bottom for the vent trim. The one will go on the bottom for the trim, and then one will go on the side. Yeah, so after you plug that in like that, 1 wire, 1 tail will go to the center vent trim light, and then the other one will go to the side light, side windshield light. Like that'll be routed up. So just keep that over here for now. Like I said, everything is plug and play. There's no splicing or anything. You shouldn't, you don't need to be cutting any wires. It's just all plug and play, super simple. So also, just to be clear, these, when you put the headlight back in, I had these lights coming through here, but they should be in the back. There's a hole in the back of the amp. So that's how that's gonna look with the pigtails. So this way you have 1 light for the side, 1 light for the center trim. They're gonna have to come out the back. All right, so now I could put the fairing back on. I wire tied the leads up through here. You're gonna want them around this space, this area. I wire tie them to the side, but loose, so this way I can move them in and out. And then these pigtails are just gonna be here for the vent trim light. So let me put the fairing back on. I think I'll be good to go. That's what I have to do next. All right, so I think I'm ready to put the fairing back on. If you're looking for even a more in-depth video on how to install this, then Custom Dynamics has a really good one as well that you guys could go check out. I'm actually gonna pop this little vent piece off for now. This way I could get this on. That's it. This is super, super simple. That's in. I'm gonna put in 2 bolts up on top because obviously I don't want the fairing to come out. I want to make sure all the lights are working and stuff. I could always put the rest of the bolts back in later, but I do want these tight for now. I'm also going to put these 2 on top in because obviously I won't be able to get to them later. These are a different size, next size down. So I got the wires here. Obviously you want to make sure that they're not pinched or anything, and there are not. So now we could put the trim on. This is like the vent trim. This is where our light goes on. You're gonna have to take those rubber pieces out, the stock rubber pieces. Let me show you. These pieces right here, you're gonna have to take these out, and that's when this vent trim light gets pushed in there. The windshield is gonna go in those channels right there. And we want the wires kind of up and out of the way running along here on both sides. All right, so now we could put on this vent trim. This is gonna look so good. Wait until, I already seen a video on how this looks, so I know it's gonna look amazing. I can't wait. I especially can't wait because it's on my bike. And it's a little cloudy out today, so I think after, when we're done, I'm gonna take the bike out so you guys could see how it looks. So now this piece obviously is going to go on like so. Just gotta make sure it's in there, good. Then these lights are just gonna be on the side underneath and just run them back. Beautiful, just like that. And they're gonna plug in over there. Okay, that's good. That's in, nice and secure. So now we could put our blocks back in, if I could find them. We could put our blocks back in. Let me see which side. Is this side? No, this is, yeah, that's like that. So we could put these back in. This is gonna hold that trim down, and not only hold the trim down, it's going to, that's what holds the windshield. Let me grab my short extension. Man, I really like doing upgrades. Fun installing, and especially when you're psyched about a certain upgrade. You know, I've been super psyched about this build, and I'm really happy about the O2 Springer, and I guess you guys have been noticing as well how excited I am for the old bike. You know, I think it's just, people have been saying on my channel, it's a bit of fresh air, so to speak, you know, new content, something different. Everybody's doing baggers and performance baggers, and that's just how I've been feeling, you know. I wanted to go back, you know, back to my roots, back to something a little older, just something different, kind of spice things up a bit, you know, because the past 4 years I've been doing bagger content. And, you know, after you do something for a while, I don't want to say that, you know, the performance bagger trend or genre, whatever, is played out, but I don't know. I just feel I've been doing it for the past like 4.5 years. I just wanted something new, and that's why this bike right here, the Springer, is, like I said, a bit of fresh air, and it's feeling really good to make the content on it. And I just can't wait to do some trips on it. So I'm just really, really, really excited about all that. All right, so now I have to, let me see, now I have to plug this one in. And again, I want to make sure, look at that, But I want to show you something after I'm done, not right now. Let me see, so that one's going to be like that. Okay, and I could plug the other side in. And you're just going to want to tuck the wires in nicely, you know, take your time, tuck the wires in nicely. And then I have the vent, let me see, where are you? Vent trim right here that's going to go onto the front. I guess that's probably going to go on, might go on last. I think that's going to go on last, yep. So that's going to cover the wires, so I'm not going to put that on right now. So I have the 2 blocks done. I put my Easy Pass. You see, guys, I have the 3M tape. It's such a good spot for the Easy Pass. Painted black. Why do I have it painted black? Because the Easy Pass comes white, and if somebody, I'd never take this off my bike. If somebody, you know, looks at my bike, if it's parked somewhere, if it's white, maybe they'll snatch it. But if, honestly, it's really hard to see that it's black. So not they're gonna steal it, but you know what I mean. All right, so now we could put on the windshield. Now we could put that on, all right? So that's gonna go on like that. But then what we're gonna do is the side lights, the side windshield lights, man, oh my God, this is gonna look so badass. Yeah, so then, let me see, where did I put my caps over here? All right, so that's how the windshield looks, but these are gonna go under, this is for the other side. Yep, that's for that side. It also says there's an L here as far as the orientation, but now we're just, before we put the screws back onto the windshield, so this is gonna actually go like this. This is gonna go, you're just gonna have to lift up on that windshield. It's gonna go underneath. Gonna go up underneath. Actually, let me take this out. I think it's gonna be much easier because you have to kind of press these in. Okay, that's a really nice tight fit. Super nice and tight. Okay, and then I could press the other one inside. Okay. All right, so I think now we could put the windshield back on, like so. We got our wires over here. Some little white stickers on the wire. You may want to take them off before you bolt the windshield back down. So let me see, now this is gonna go underneath. Okay, I see now. Yeah, it's all gets hidden. All gets hidden really nicely. We're gonna plug that in, and just to make sure that it all works, we'll put that underneath as well. Let me just plug this in. All right, that looks so good. Oh man, that looks awesome. Strobe effect from right to left. Let me see this one. Love it. Let me take it outside, guys. Let me button everything up so this way you guys could get a better view. All right, let me go pull this bad boy out. This bike is looking absolutely insane. Loving how it came out. I think these lights just totally make the front of the bike. right, guys, what do you think? I think it looks absolutely awesome. So when you put a turn signal on, and you could change this actually with the magnet. If you guys, like I said, if you guys want a more detailed, in-depth video, you guys could check out the video on Custom Dynamics website. But I love how that strobes over, and then this one takes over and goes all the way to the end. Looks really, really cool. And then what I love is when you shut it off, everything in the front is white. Love how that looks. Super, super bright. I'm gonna have to give you guys, obviously, another shot at night in the dark on another video. But let me turn on the hazards. Look at that. That looks so good. And just so you guys know, I have the bag hinge lights, Custom Dynamics bag hinge lights. I got the bag lights, also the filler panel lights, and also the chrome curved license plate holder. It looks awesome. The back of the bike is just so lit up, and now that I have some extra Custom Dynamics lighting on the front, I think it just dressed it up so nice. Especially, I know a lot of you guys are changing out the windshield, but if you are keeping the stock windshield, these lights are going to be beautiful combination with that stock windshield. I know a lot of the guys are also keeping their stock windshield on, say, like a CVO ST, because they want to keep that sleek look. They don't want a taller windshield. So if that's your style, like I like that, you know, this is kind of trying to do that performance bagger theme. The shorter windshield looks super. These are going to be a nice addition onto your windshield. They look friggin' awesome, man. Love them. All right, guys, let me know what you guys think about the new Custom Dynamics lights. I'm gonna have links down below in the video description to all these products, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out.